Hello, Spyder Wayne here, and today is Saturday, August 12th, and this is just an update to the video I put out several weeks ago, the I Crashed My Spyder video. Let me introduce you to my new Spyder. This Spyder is a 2022 Spyder RT Limited. Yes, a 2022. I've named it Silver because the color of this Spyder is hyper silver. It is my new Trusty Steed Indeed. And why did I get a 2022? Well, if you stick around, I will explain how and why I got this Spyder.
Hi-yo, Silver! Away!
Don't ever do that again.
Sorry.
So let me start with several months ago. I had been planning a trip out west where I'd be traveling with Purple on 3 and PSP Tommy G, that's Jody and Tom, while they were on an epic trip to Alaska. I would go about halfway with them to the Canadian Rockies in British Columbia, where I have family that I don't get to see very often, and I would go visit them and then make my way back. That all changed on June 22nd. Because it was still drivable, I thought, well, you know what, I'm not going to get insurance involved in this unless the repair is too costly. Continued forward planning that trip, decided I am not going to give up that vacation. I decided I will take my car. While we were on our way out west, we were in Deadwood, South Dakota at a three-wheel rally. This was on Wednesday, July 12th. They called me with the bad news. They had a preliminary repair estimate. It was about $10,000. That involved tearing the bike apart and rebuilding it on a new frame. And that's when I said, ooh, I need to call my insurance company. We carried on our trip. We arrived in the Canadian Rockies in a place called Fairmont Hot Springs, British Columbia, Canada on Friday, July 14th. Tom and Jody spent a couple days there and then carried on their epic journey to Alaska. On Tuesday, July 18th was when I headed south back into the U.S. to start making my way home. I had a tent with me and all my camping gear. I was going to take my time and spend a couple days here and there and about a week and a half to get home. That changed on Wednesday, July 19th. That was when I was contacted by the insurance adjuster and had determined that that Spyder was a total loss. And so I had a couple long days ahead of me, and I got home on Friday, July 21st. I ended up speaking to another good friend, Eric. Eric of Kraken's Garage and Adventures. From Virginia, and we were talking on that weekend, and anybody who knows Eric knows that he's willing to take a train and travel to wherever he finds a good deal on a bike and ride it home. And he asked if I'd be willing to do that if he found something, and I said, why not? So before that weekend was done, he had sent me information on a dealer in Northern Virginia called Moto Member. And Eric, thank you so much. I owe you a big steak dinner for finding that dealer, because that's the dealer I purchased this Spyder from. And so I decided I've got to get a hold of that dealer. Now this was Sunday. Most motorcycle dealers are closed on Sundays and Mondays. They operate Tuesdays through Saturdays. So I had to wait till Tuesday, July 25th. Called the dealer, and before the end of that day, I had made the deal on this Spyder. They had a lot of 2023 brand new inventory there, but they had quite a few 2022 new inventory in stock. Some that were still in the crate, including this one that they had to put together, and others that were already put together in inventory ready for sale. Some of those were dealer demos, and some of those were also loaners for the three-wheel riding school. And they were a few $100s less than this one, but they were offering a huge discount on their 2022s. I decided I'll drive down on Monday, July 31st. They're not open. I just grab a room. I went with my son in my car. And on Tuesday, August 1st, I'd be at their door at 9 o'clock in the morning.
All right. It's Tuesday, August 1st, and I have just arrived at Moto Member in Purcellville, Virginia. This is one of the biggest Can-Am dealers in the world. They certainly claim to be the biggest in the United States, and I think they do claim they're the biggest in the world. I can see why. They have a lot of inventory. Oh, Jody, that's the petrol blue. That's a pretty cool blue. Yeah, it's going to be about a 7-hour day. We've got the first hour plus in, but so far so good.
So that's it for today. I wanted to provide this update on my I crashed my Spyder video that happened several weeks ago. I am very thankful and very fortunate that everything turned out okay. So if you've stuck around till now, thank you so much. And until next time, please take care.
A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty Hi-Yo Silver.
Hi-Yo Silver! Away!